What's going on, everybody? I'll wait for a little bit of time here. Wait till this countdown timer. Keep on going. I don't know if you guys can hear me okay. Let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to have to adjust my mic again. I've been thinking about a whole bunch of stuff about 2020 has been kind of crazy. I was even just looking at Bitcoin yesterday, and man, it's crazy how much Bitcoin just jumped the gun, hadn't it? I don't know if any of you guys even went on that type of bandwagon of the coins, but I surely did not, unfortunately. You know, we had a videographer back in, 2008, like right when we just started TruckMountForums, and he was all big into Bitcoin. He's like, hey, you got to join into Bitcoin. We're like, no way. You know, we're not putting our money into that type of stuff. And then look where it's at today. So the dudes are freaking, I haven't even heard from him. You know, you can't even hear from the guy, but he put in so much money back then. So I can't even imagine how much he has now. So yeah, hey, can you guys hear me okay? Again, I kind of adjusted my mic settings a little bit differently from last night. So if you can, just let me know so we don't have to do anything else here on the computer before I jump the gun and start talking about a whole bunch of other stuff here. So keep me posted. So testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. All good? All right, rock and roll. Cool. So I'll get this thing started in a moment here. Hope you guys are having a good night, day, whatever time zone you're in. It's almost about 7 o'clock here. Loud and clear. All right, rock and roll. You know, even for one of our businesses, I was thinking, I mean, no, not for one. Well, actually, we have two. We have Dry and Clean, and we have TruckMountForums. But you know, we were looking yesterday to buy one of those. Like I guess maybe some of you guys already have the little temperature things where you test your temperature, right, for the forehead, and then whatever you raise at. They had this pretty neat one that I saw. Again, but this might be for the dog and pony show. But it was more so of it's wireless, of course. You know, you don't have to touch anything. You know, you walk in the door, and then it shows a big, huge screen, and it scans, your temperature. You can even use your hand to scan the temperature, and then it will tell you what your temperature is, if you're safe to go. Even knows if you have a mask on or not. Pretty creepy type of stuff. It's kind of crazy, but it's cool and creepy at the same time. But I was thinking, man, I was like, dang, man, if we get something like that, we actually have like some teenagers that work for, well, actually a lot of teenagers that work for us and so forth. And I'm thinking like, man, if I was a teenager and I didn't want to go to work, what would I do? I'd probably put like a hot cloth on me. I'd probably like turn up the heat in the car, and then just go inside and be like, yeah, I'm not feeling too good. I think I need to take today off. I mean, that's the only thing that comes to my mind. Like, I almost bought it yesterday. I'm like, man, I think not everyone, but I think a lot of them would probably do something like that. I know I would if I was a teenager and I don't want to go to work for one day. It'd be easy way out. And how hard, how crazy it would be too. Like, even if like the technicians out in the field would do something like that, it's like, what would you do for the route? So if you have a multi-truck operation, they're already filled up, and someone does that to you, it's like, geez, what's going to happen? But anyway, we'll jump the gun, and I want to see what you guys might have bought this year for 2020. Did you guys buy anything that you loved? Did you buy anything that you hated? I'll tell you which we kind of bought. Don't give them any ideas. Yeah. All right, right on. We as TruckMountForums, we bought a couple of new things. We even brought some new things to the table, but I'm wondering if any of you guys bought some specific equipment that you really liked this year. Any type of chemicals. If they're a Team F brand, great. We actually introduced a couple new chemicals to the industry, such as Puro 2 with Sweet Breeze, and also with a cherry scent, the Rob Solvent Sealer. Some of the equipment that we actually bought this year too to resell was the mighty Bentley Speed Wand, which is a pretty cool tool. It's kind of giving the Zipper and a few other Bonzer and so forth a run for its money. But did you guys buy anything for the end of the year? Are you guys still scrambling to buy something for tax purposes for today or tomorrow to hurry up and get it out of the way? We actually just sold two Starfire truck mounts today. A couple people were just want to hurry and get it over with. And we're like, man, can you maybe give us a certified check? We'll deposit it next year, so we don't have to claim it for this year for all the taxes. So, and then we also bought a Profire. One of the other Profires that we bought for this year. We actually built up the whole entire system, the whole entire truck mount and everything, and even resold it too. So that was pretty neat. So that was one good thing that we did. But if you guys did buy anything that you liked or loved, I'd love to see it. I'd love to know what you guys got. This is the same cup from yesterday. If you can kind of see, it's kind of faded a little bit, but it's actually green, so that's why you can't see it. So it's a little different. All right. Well, I'll keep on moving on here. As far as any type of equipment or whatnot, we're also trying to do some crazy equipment giveaways. I know we're doing a wand giveaway. Oh yeah, Cintas trucks. That's right, man. They were going for like what, $4,000 or $5,000 a piece. I know. Yeah, Victor was the one who just bought a whole bunch, and then freaking heck, it's like now it's kind of scattered around and they're very hard to find. But you get a whole entire truck. You get all the machine, you get all the equipment, everything. Now take for granted, some of them got 150,000, 200,000 miles on those bad boys. So you might be buying something and it's just a dud. So who knows? But then there's some good ones out there too. So that is pretty neat. That's a steal. I can't believe they would give it out for that much. I still can't believe it, but it is. $5,000, can't beat that one bit. And I know give or take some. So it is kind of hard to kind of go through the process with some of the companies. But how are you liking the Orbot Vibe? We actually just got in 4 more Orbot Vibes the other day. And what's crazy, well, not crazy, but they actually haven't went up in their price for quite some time. And recently they just went up on their price for all the Orbot machines. Everything's going up on price, but they're made in USA. It's pretty neat. Their whole entire plant is it's phenomenal. It's probably the best plant that I've ever visited in my life. And I've been to a lot of manufacturing plants, in our industry, from truck mounts to wands and so forth. And there's the cleanest. It's like A through Z. It's just like, wow, it's pretty rad. But as far as the Orbot Vibes, they are going up in price. We do have 4 left on our website. It is at the 2021 pricing. But if anyone still wants the 2019 pricing, just shoot me a private message and I'll hook you up for sure. So, if you guys want any steals on some things, Orbot Vibe, TMF limited edition wand, maybe some water claw with injectors, which I love those. If I ever go and do a bad urine job, I'm always using the water claw with injectors for sure. And with Unchained, just pour Unchained, or I'll spray it 50-50. Or even in my Hydroforce, depending on how bad it is, and just use water claw with injectors, flush it all out, bam, I'm done. I'll also give you guys a deal on a CRB 15-inch that we still have about, I think maybe 6 or so left, and then any pails of chemicals. So if you guys are trying to get any write-off by the end of the year, let me know. Just shoot me a private message. I got you guys covered, all right? Let's see, somebody else bought a Meyer duct cleaning system. How is that? Is that duct cleaning system any good? We actually just started selling a lot of the Ram Air duct cleaning systems. Man, those things are badass. Pretty rad. Swivel wand and red all the way in Scotland, UK. All right, rock and roll. Let us know how you like it, man. We really appreciate it. For sure. So, another thing we bought was, it actually came out, I think it was this year. It was the Hydra Master Hydra Shelf. Very cool thing, but, it only fits 2 vans. So that was kind of hit or miss. It's such a great product, we sold some, and then it's just we actually had some returns because it wouldn't fit their vans. We didn't even know. They're modular, which is a great idea. It's something new to our industry, but it just seems like it was just pushed out too fast, kind of like that Cyberpunk video game just came out too fast. And now we're looking at everybody else. Now everybody's getting refunds. So it's kind of crazy. All right, so look, I'll move on to the next topic or whatnot. I know Jessica Adano, the chick, she actually put up a post about, who tips more, men or women? And, in our area, we live in Virginia Beach, so it's when I went out cleaning all the time, 9 out of 10 times, it's a woman actually giving us a tip. So, and it's kind of crazy. Like even when I go with my father or whatnot, we'll actually clean some carpets and do some tile and grout cleaning and so forth. And people always tip us, but I don't know. It's not a jealous thing, but I'm just like, dang, Dad, all right, you still got it, man. Being 60 years old, the chick will give, the chick will actually give him like a higher tip than to him, and then a lower tip to me. I remember we went somewhere and they gave him $100 bill and they gave me $60 as a tip. I mean, I was thankful, but I was like, I did all the work. You know what I mean? He gave me all the work to freaking do. Here, son, you clean. I'll just hold the hoses. Here, I'll talk to the chick the whole entire time while you clean. Okay, Dad, thanks. I appreciate it. So, good times, good times. But again, men or women, who do you get tipped from more the most? I mean, maybe if you're in San Francisco or something, or something like that, maybe it might be men giving you more tips. I don't know. You tell me. I'm not in that area, so, or anywhere else around there. I'm from Virginia Beach. But it is kind of interesting to see some of those topics, or some of the people that actually replied and so forth. So we'll move on to the next one. The hood cleaning, not hood cleaning, but Compton cleaning. This is a picture from Mario that he cleaned right here. Can you tell the difference? I can. I think everybody can. This dude puts up probably the best pictures. And you know what? I think it's about time we have a picture contest too. I really think we should have another picture contest for sure. What should we give away? We're already giving out a TMF limited edition swivel wand. So what else would you guys like to see us give away? Would you like us to give away a water claw, some chemicals, a UV light, a turbo force maybe for a tile cleaner spinner? Let us know. I would love to get your feedback on what you guys would like us to give away, because I wouldn't mind putting up maybe a contest for the last day of the year for the contest and state, hey, you know what? What was your best before and after photo of the year? Maybe we should have maybe a grand prize, maybe some runner-ups. So let me know. UV works great. CRB, yeah. And another thing too, we were giving out scratchers for a long time. That company was actually backed up for quite some time, so we're looking forward to putting that back on probably around February or March. So we did some great giveaways on that. I know Andrew Duckworth won a Orbot Vibe from a scratcher, so that's pretty wild stuff right there. But yeah, we'll definitely do something else. Don't you agree that once you go swivel, you can't go back? Oh yeah, of course, man. I mean, dude, you can't grab like a non-swivel wand and kind of get underneath the furniture or behind a door correctly trying to clean it, or when you're trying to clean in certain corners, you know what I mean? You're gonna be almost hitting over certain things. So it's like swivel's the way to go, man. The swivel is really the way to go. I mean, I wouldn't settle for anything less. Like how many of you guys have a swivel wand? Do you have a swivel wand? I mean, if I'm gonna go out cleaning, I have to have a swivel wand. I mean, I'll use one of the old school ones if I have to. Dude, I cleaned for so many years without a glide. I couldn't stand that mess. And then now I have glides for the stair tools. Like, come on, really? Like, I mean, to me, I don't know. I think with a glide, with a stair tool, I can't really get the lips correctly. So I don't really clean, the stairs themselves with a glide at all. Hey, how's it going, you guys? Never used a swivel, but I'd like to grab one in 21. Yeah, 2021. All right. I almost thought you meant a 21-inch wand head. I was like, God dang, that's pretty wide. We are actually launching some 16-inch wide wand heads pretty soon. So that's a little tip that we'll give you guys for right now. But we might do a little live demo of that pretty soon. So it'd be pretty neat. But again, Mario is freaking the bomb at the pictures. Uses like a lot of our products as well, so we're pretty stoked for him. He's in Compton, so he's right by my wife's family. Not too close from there, but hey, that's an LA area. But dude, I mean, like, hey, if you guys got some pictures like this, man, you guys are gonna win some sort of contest for sure. That's pretty rad. All right, I'm gonna move to the next one of the next topics that we had was a theft accusation. I think it was who who was it was the theft accusation? It was Kevin Wilson, I guess. He has one of the technicians had some sort of theft going on. Have you guys ever got accused for anything? For, hey, you took some money, or hey, you took some pills out of my cabinet, or you took an item, or a technician did this, or a technician did that. What have you ran into? I mean, me, like over the years, I remember like seeing like, $100 bills like on dressers, monies under sofa cushions when you take them off. I've even seen like some $100 bills and like tens and 20s, whatever, like scattered underneath of like underneath like one of the side of the beds, and some other stuff too, which was, it is what it is in a bedroom, right? But it's like, when you see certain things like that, or especially on a dresser, like normally I don't go inside a house and take pictures. I just don't. It's a little awkward feeling, taking a picture of someone else's home, depending on where you're at, or, your demeanor. But, like no matter what, like if I see something on a dresser that looks suspicious, dude, I'll definitely take a picture of that, and then I'll just keep on cleaning, just so I know, and I have that for my records, just in case if they ever try to make an accusation or something. Hey, I took a picture, it was right there, and I cleaned, and I kept on cleaning, it was still there, So, and I try to direct some technicians I have in the past for something like that. Let's see. Someone said a cell phone once, but she found it pretty quickly. Yeah, right? Like, hey, call it. Unless if it's dead, right? Let's see. A P90X DVD. They called it 3 days later and found it. Come on, really? Like, yeah, hey, I really needed to work out that bad. I need some P90X. You know what I mean? I'm already working out, freaking cleaning some carpet. So how much more I need to steal a P90X DVD set? Doesn't make sense, right? All right, another guy said, they accused my text Mike of stealing a wallet. So did he steal the wallet? Or what happened? I'd like to know the story of that one. Another one said, I got accused of stealing a gun. Cops came and they found it under their bed. Man, that's pretty wild. Hopefully them and the cops actually tipped you on that one. Jeez, that is pretty wild. I haven't heard something that wild in quite some time. Jeez. Let's see. We need to have a hood off competition. I'll take Mario out. I don't know, dude. I mean, hey, I thought I could take Mario out too, man. But I went out to Vegas, man. I looked at it, I was like, dang, I gotta look up now. This guy's a freaking tall dude. But no, on his pictures and all that, I don't know. Good luck, dude. I haven't seen nobody else take out some pictures with it like that in quite some time. So we'll see. Let's see. Must have been dead. Don't remember. I don't know. It is just kind of crazy about how many people try to make accusations on certain things, especially on your technicians. They'll do it more so. On the owners, it's more of a type of situation. But then again, you kind of feel them out. It's kind of like back in the 80s or whatever. In the 90s, you see on those TV series things, on the news, like, hey, the person faked, slipping on on a drink in a grocery store, and they just claim that they're trying to sue X and X amount. Like, there's people out there like that. They're just looking for something. Let's see. One person said, I was in a handcuffs for 30 minutes. Then they gave me $500 for accusation. Jeez. Been accused for taking 2 diffusers. Diffusers? Diffusers of what? Jeez. That's pretty wild. All right. So you know what? We'll go on one more other thing. Let's see, a company dinner. Did you guys do any company dinners this year because of COVID? Did you guys back out? Did you guys talk some smack about others giving out, doing a company dinner? Hold on, one other person said, police said, what's the value? It's $20. They said, we have real criminals to chase. I bet. Yeah, they need a lot of more real criminals to chase out there these days. I haven't really seen many cops out there lately, though, unfortunately. Well, I don't know. Not when I'm not speeding. But anyways, regarding like the company dinner, we actually got some slack for this. We actually got some heat for this picture, and even we did some videos and so forth. And, they're like, oh my gosh, you guys are having dinner during COVID, during a crisis. Like, what are you guys doing? That's illegal where we're at. I'm like, exactly, that's illegal where you're at. We're in Virginia Beach. It's not illegal. It's legal here. It's legal, kind of like we just became legal. So it is what it is. They're inside harassing people for not wearing masks. Exactly. You know what? Hey, guess what? Here you can actually go out to eat and not have to eat with a mask on. So that's just how it is right here. We're still in a Democrat-ran state. I'm not political whatsoever. I don't even vote. But we're at the beach. We're pretty thankful for where we're at here. Go out to California. We had to actually eat outside. Right now, you can't even eat outside, so we're thankful for that. Like for tax purposes, you can actually have two dinners that's paid for. We had one, and we're like, man, crap, maybe we need to do something tomorrow. Maybe buy everybody breakfast or something. And we're doing a half day tomorrow, and the rest of the weekend, everybody's off. But how else did we supposed to get a Christmas bonus? Right. Hey, you can do Christmas bonuses anytime during the year, right? You can get it during the first of the year. Who knows? But it's just crazy. I guess just depending where on the area that you're at. Again, like regarding like the tax purposes, I remember last year we actually took everybody out to Topgolf, and I thought that, hey, we should be able to write this whole entire thing off. So we invited, all our employees, all their families, their friends and so forth. So everybody came all along, and so we had this massive bill, renting out all these booths and Topgolf. And then after the fact, our accountant was like, yeah, guess what? You can't write off any of the entertainment stuff, but you can only write off the meals that you guys had. So I was like, dang, that really sucks. So unfortunately, we couldn't write off everything for that time frame as much as I really wanted to. So we will see. But anyway, we had a great time. This was a couple weeks ago, so no one got sick or anything like that. We all ate. There was numerous people inside there. This was on a rooftop right here in Town Center in Virginia Beach. One of the new restaurants that just opened up, so we were pretty thankful for that. But again, hopefully everybody had a great 2020 year. We are planning on doing a couple more things and launching some new products this year. Again, oh wait, did you guys clean the carpet in that dining room? I don't think there was any carpet in that room. I think it was just some like tile planks and so forth. So it wasn't anything crazy. I mean, if we had to clean some carpets, maybe we would. We actually have some great accounts, but again, we don't like doing commercial accounts so much because again, you have to do it off of crazy hours, and we already have our techs just doing some, some cool jobs during the day. And again, our thing is that we actually give our technicians only about 3 jobs a day, sometimes 4 jobs a day. We're not like Stanley Steamer or Kim Dryer or anything like that actually gives out 6, 7 jobs a day. I remember that when we did have back in the day, we actually had a dual wand cleaning machine as well. So me and the cleaning tech that I had with Skip with me, my father would give us 5 or 6 jobs a day, and I'd be cleaning upstairs, Skip would be cleaning downstairs. So we'd knock out jobs real fast, but and also we didn't have like a lot of the flows that we have now today. Now we have so much more of a flow of such as going in with a CRB, certain raking certain areas, doing specific pre-spotting, overlapping every single stroke, doing dry strokes. I know Victor might not agree with certain dry strokes, but I'm like, hey, we got to do some dry strokes. As a scientific method right there. So, there's a whole much more of a methods that we do now. So we only give our guys 3 jobs a day. That's pretty good, so they get to take their time, just go in and just do a great quality job for each house that we go into versus just wet and dash, I think I mentioned to you guys yesterday, I've been with some guys that would just go inside, spray with their wand, and then just do a quick dry stroke or whatever to look like they actually did some cleaning. So, and they were in and out of the house like pretty quick. And I was like, really? Like, dude, I mean, again, as I said to you guys yesterday, I'm the owner's son, and I'm watching you do this. So I had to go back and clean the whole thing my freaking self. So, good thing we didn't got people like that no more. Let's see. One guy person said, you can't write off lap dances for the guys. Unfortunately, I don't know. Maybe the wives can somehow, form, fashion. But then again, wives take all your money, right? So I don't know. Let's see. We're picking up all the jobs from Kim Dry in my area. He must be doing amazing jobs. Yeah, they must be. If you're taking all the jobs, who knows, right? Who knows? Well, again, my name's Rob Allen the Third. So hope you guys had a great night, a great year, and maybe we'll do something tomorrow for some sort of giveaway. So again, maybe drop in the comments what you guys would like to see us give away. And again, if you want a killer deal on an Orbot Vibe, it's always best if you guys going to get like Orbot Vibe or Sprayborg or anything like that from Orbot line to be sent to a commercial address to actually save a lot more money on shipping. So that's one other thing where maybe you can pick it up from one of the supply houses. But if you guys want a deal on that, or a CRB, or a Starfire, or a Profire, any type of equipment item that you guys want to get off for the write-off for the year, please just private message me. I'll either respond tonight or early tomorrow morning, so that way you guys will be able to write it off before the first of this year, so you guys can get that good tax deduction at the end of the year. All right, but you guys rock and roll. Y'all take care now.